Hi, I'm Matt Ricker,
And I'm Catherine White, Executive Director of the New Rochelle Chamber of Commerce.
and we're here with Season 2 of the Chamber Chat. Joining us now is Joe Beyrer, the newest Iona University Pipe Band Director. Joe, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So welcome to Iona. We're glad you're here.
But you've been here before.
I was here before.
It says
from
alumni.
1990 to 94.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So welcome back to Iona. So tell us how you got started on this journey to being the pipe band director.
Well, I've been playing 43 years.
Wow.
Right. So when I started playing, my dad played. He started in 1975. I started in 43 years ago, whatever that is. I'm a history teacher, not a math teacher. I couldn't do the math for you. But I received a phone call over the summer looking for help in terms of recruitment for high schools. And kind of making a long story short, the person who's in charge of the fine arts department is my cousin's wife, Kelly Beyrer.
Okay.
So she said, Joe, can you help us out? I made a couple phone calls. I was able to get some people on the line, and we just went back and forth a little bit. And the next thing you know, I'm on vacation in San Francisco, and I'm getting offered a job at 5 a.m. on California time in a minivan while my family's sleeping in the hotel. It's been fun. I've only been on the job for 2 months, but it's good to be back home. I'm the
That's great.
ninth person in my family to go through Iona.
Okay.
So we have a long history here.
Similar situation to mine. I'm the 8th member of my family to go here. So
And
long.
so you were
legacy.
obviously a piper in the band during college?
So in college, I was a drummer. I
Okay.
wasn't good. I wasn't good enough to play the pipes at the band. And then when I got out of Iona, I'm also a piper and a drummer. So I've been playing. I was with the County Armagh Pipe Band, which is the oldest pipe band in New York.
Okay.
And I teach the Sword of Light, which is the local 3 electricians. I also teach Glornagal, which is a local AOH band in Limbrook, and I also teach the Court Officers Pipe Band.
Okay.
Wow. That is a
Wow,
lot of
you
pipe bands.
you have you're a very busy person.
Well, that's the pipe band.
But
I coach winter, spring, and cross country at Limbrook
Yeah.
High School.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
Yeah, this is year 28 for
Wow.
teaching.
Wow.
That's amazing. I'm sure you have on your calendar the New Rochelle Thanksgiving
Sure,
parade.
I remember playing that when I was up here. That was
Yeah.
a fun time.
It's
Yeah.
a biggie.
Yeah,
a good
there
parade.
you go.
We've got a little parade signage here.
We can't wait. It's gonna be a good time.
And then of course the St. Patrick's Day parade
St. Patrick's Day season is gonna be very busy.
Yeah, and I know, excuse me, I know in the past the pipe band would go to a lot of area St. Patrick's Day ones like the Yonkers, the Stamford, Yorktown Heights, I think.
Right.
Lots of.
I think this year we're going to try to focus a little bit more on the Long Island parades
Okay.
because there are 25 high schools in the United States that have bagpipe bands.
Wow.
25 is high schools in the entire
High schools in the
country.
entire country.
Wow.
5 of which are on Long Island.
Okay.
So my hope is if I can go to 1 or 2 parades on Long Island, they get the chance to see the band. We're also the only pipe band that's a college or university student-only pipe band. So
Okay.
you might see Manhattan College, you might see Notre Dame.
Right.
They have alumni, they have people who
Oh,
live around.
That's interesting.
Okay.
We're the only one that has students.
So strictly students.
Strictly students.
So then is that how you recruit students?
So we recruit from going to the high school practices. We recruit online. I've made several contacts that way. Actually, I recruited when I was on vacation. I happened to stumble across a bagpipe band practice in San Diego, and I was like,
So
I just got
funny.
hired yesterday,
Looking for students?
So
Is there a scholarship or?
there is scholarship funding.
Oh, wow.
It
Excellent.
has changed from when I was here, but the funding is still there, and we're also one of only 4 bands to actually offer scholarships for pipers and drummers
Wow.
in the United States.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good tradition. It's our 60th anniversary this year.
Oh, is it this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so how many students are currently in the band?
So when I came on, we had 15. I was able to in the last 2 months recruit 4. So now
Okay.
we're up to 19, and I think I have a 20th joining actually tonight at some point.
Oh,
And does that count the person? There's a person who leads the
That's
band?
the drum major.
Drum major. That's what it's
Right,
called.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's a lot of fun. He's first year doing it, and he doesn't understand everything yet, but he's doing a great job. We're going to give him some tricks and Thanksgiving Day parade, I'm going to have them throw the mace in the air, and
Oh, wow.
we'll have
okay.
some fun.
Yeah, I mean, he did phenomenal recently. They were at the alumni dinner
Sure,
during
yeah.
the homecoming weekend, and of course on the field, like before the rugby game and everything. And they always sound amazing. They always do a phenomenal job, and I'm sure it comes with a lot of practice, a lot of commitment.
In fact, tonight we have practice.
Okay.
We have an open practice tonight, so we have hopefully some high school kids coming up to see what the band's all about this
Oh,
evening.
nice.
So that's going to be fun.
So when you're practicing or preparing for a parade, how do you pick the songs? Are there only traditionals, or do you add new ones?
Oh,
How does that work?
well, I walked into this 2 months
Right.
ago, so I have whatever tunes that they are starting, but I've already been able to change 3 or 4 selections that they might play come marching season. Bagpipes are the oldest instrument in the world. If you look in the Bible, bagpipes are mentioned.
Wow.
Right.
Right.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
I didn't know
pretty
that.
crazy.
I didn't know that
They're
either.
played all over the world, not only in, you think it's England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, They have bagpipes in China, they have bagpipes in India and Pakistan and Africa. Every
Yeah.
country has their own version of it. There's over 2,000 bagpipe tunes
Mhm.
that are written. So
Okay.
you can kind of look at them and see what you want to
So
pick
those are
and choose.
tunes for the bagpipe. Do you ever take something like, like Amazing Grace? You'll always see Amazing Grace
Mhm.
played at a funeral, for
Yeah,
example,
sure.
things like that.
Right.
Not a traditional bagpipe song, but it plays well on the bagpipe.
Absolutely. We're also learning dueling banjos.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
So that's going to be a fun curveball to throw in there.
And I know that there's several organizations in the tri-state area, like the NYPD, the
Sure.
FDNY, the Pelham has one. Do you have any involvement with them? Like, does Iona compete with?
So competitions are very hard to do when you have a student-run
Right.
band because all these kids come from other bagpipe bands. So when it's competition season, they should go with their home band and compete.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay.
In the 60
That's
years of
interesting.
Iona's band has been around, we've only competed one time. That was 1991.
Oh,
We took second place in a New Jersey Fesh.
Okay.
okay,
And that was because it was off-season. It was before all the competition seasons happened.
okay.
So normally the kids are affiliated with another band?
Yes, that's how they would wind up starting, and then they come to Iona. It's almost like they take a time out from their home band, play with Iona for the school year, and then once the school year's over, then they'll go back to their home
Yeah.
band again.
That's great.
So do you think there's a favorite parade amongst the band?
I think it's funny. For the band, I would imagine it's either has to be the New York City parade, obviously.
St. Patrick's? All right,
Right.
I can't compete.
Right, that's a tough one. New Rochelle, they like it. It's right here. They can roll out of bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always
In fact,
good.
we've had
Yeah.
several members roll out of bed to come
Yeah.
to the parade.
Yeah, Beachmont does open at 6 a.m. that day. So you can roll in, get your
Yeah.
coffee, and then roll
And
down North Avenue.
I would say Pearl River because Pearl River's
right.
a big Irish community,
Yeah.
big Iona community,
Yeah.
and it's usually the last parade for the season.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean the St. Patrick's Day parades. I mean, I remember earlier this year they go until like the end of March.
They start the first weekend in March. The first one
Yeah.
is in Mineola, New York,
Oh,
on
yeah.
Long Island.
Yeah.
That's the first one. And
Yeah.
they'll continue all the way through. And I think the first weekend in April was the Bell Boulevard parade.
Right, I did read that. I remember that.
So
last
that's
year.
usually the last one that
Yeah.
they hit.
So
Okay.
my kids asked me, do the band members get to keep the kilts, and could somebody else, like merch, buy a kilt from the Iona kilts?
Well, the players have to buy their own uniforms.
Okay, so they own that.
Right. When I was here, the college or the university at the time would buy our uniforms, and now the kids buy them. Can you buy a kilt? Yeah, you can buy this.
But can
10
you-
guys online. You can log online. It's the MacLeod of Duart is the name of the tartan,
Uh-huh.
and that's because they lived on the Isle of Iona,
Okay.
where the Irish Christian Brothers were founded by Brother Rice, and Brother Rice picked that as the tartan for Iona,
Okay.
and we've continued ever since.
So you can
Wow.
get your own.
You can
Now
get
you
your
know what
own.
you're getting for
Yeah.
Christmas, Matt.
Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. Now, as we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to add about Iona's pipe band?
I would
or-
say it's a great opportunity for those who are listening, those who want to just come and learn and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
These are great kids, and
Okay.
sometimes people don't know what they're missing.
So
Yeah.
do you need a background to? You don't take a brand new player, but it's or do you?
Absolutely.
You'll take a
three
brand new
three of the
player?
kids I recruited this year are brand new,
Really?
and the hardest part is to read the music. If you can read music,
Yeah.
you can learn the
Okay.
bagpipes in a
Okay.
very
That's so
quick
interesting.
fashion.
That's
All right.
interesting. All right.
This was fun.
Well, Joe, thank you very much for coming by, and we look forward to seeing you in several parades within the next few months.
Yes, you'll see me on North Avenue.
Yeah.
On North Avenue, November 22nd. We'll all be there. Matt and I will be calling color and describing them, and Joe's going to be marching down with the
Marching
band.
down. I'll be the guy in the Joe Beyrer costume.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Thank
Joe,
you for having me.
thank you again,
you.
and we hope to have you back on in the future.